They don't sell hair color in prison, Savannah affirms as Todd Chrisley's hair turns gray. Savannah Chrisley revealed that Todd Chrisley, who is serving a 12-year sentence at the federal prison camp Pensacola in Florida, had allowed his hair to get gray. First of all, here's some breaking news. The commissary doesn't offer hair dye, so of course his hair is gray. On her Unlocked podcast, Savannah revealed on the episode from Tuesday, even if he weren't behind bars, the Chrisley knows best alum said she would advise him to keep it that way. It seems fine. He has a terrific jail barber who is a very kind Puerto Rican man with tattoos going down his face, she added. Lindsay Chrisley, Todd's eldest daughter, already made fun of the hair change in an episode of her podcast called The Southern Tea from April. I kept telling my dad how great he looked during our last visit, Lindsay gushed. He looks fantastic, I must say. Even your hair looks better, a little bit longer and a little bit grayer, I told him. Savannah, 25, added that the rumors that her father's guilt is eating him alive and that he's ready to admit to his faults are not at all true. On the podcast, Todd Chrisley's attorney Alex Little said that he had only ever witnessed Todd, 54, to be relentlessly optimistic while incarcerated. Little added that while the man is doing what he needs to do to be a good model prisoner and get along with the people that he's there with, the people that have to become friends and part of your community, he's focused on what he needs to do to win the appeal. Todd and his 50-year-old wife Julie, who is serving a 7-year term at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky, are currently appealing their conviction. However, since they went to their separate jails on January 17th, several members of the Chrisley circle have described their terrible living circumstances. Todd's lawyer recently complained to TMZ that his client is being photographed while dozing off and that his correspondence is being destroyed. The couple's kids have also spoken out about their existence in prison. Savannah and her brother Chase even said they don't have air conditioning and share a house with snakes. On a July 25th episode of Savannah's Unlocked podcast, Chase said, now they both have no air conditioning. They're both in states where it gets 100+ degrees and there's no air conditioning. Chase refuted Savannah's claims that Julie had rattlesnakes just casually slithering on the floor in front of her, saying instead that it was a poisonous snake and not a rattlesnake. It doesn't matter if you killed someone, if you're in a government building, air conditioning should be available. Chase, 27, said, that's just, absurd. Savannah added that given that the prisons also purportedly contain black mold, asbestos, and lead-based paint, the air conditioning is the least of their problems. As previously mentioned, Julie will begin serving her 7-year sentence for fraud and tax evasion in November 2022 while Todd was given a 12-year prison term. Savannah discussed her parents' appeals with their new legal team while the Chrisleys adamantly maintain their innocence.